Here's your text punctuated properly for clarity and flow. Get ready for a discovery that is turning our understanding of the universe upside down. These findings are so unexpected that many renowned scientists now believe something big is on the horizon, something our current understanding of the universe is simply not prepared for. Andrei Koutov, a postdoctoral researcher at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory in California, said in an interview, "We're in the business of letting the universe tell us how it works, and maybe it's telling us it's more complicated than we thought." With each new discovery, Webb is revealing that the cosmos may be far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. Recently, scientists analyzed 30,000 early galaxies detected by Webb and found something extremely strange that doesn't fit into our current understanding of cosmic evolution. But that's not all. Webb also studied 20,000 more early galaxies, and the results were just as baffling. This massive study suggests that what scientists once believed to be the expansion of the universe might actually be something completely different, or even an illusion. Because of these shocking discoveries, many scientists are now seriously questioning, could we be standing on the edge of a scientific breakthrough that changes everything we know about the universe? Could it be that the Big Bang is not the real answer to the origin of everything? We live in one universe right now, and these numbers are not matching. They should match. It could be that there's something missing in our model, our standard model that has the dark energy and dark matter we've been talking about, and that there's another physical something that we have not yet discovered. And this might point to that. So, what exactly did the Webb telescope find in the early universe? And why do scientists believe this is the end of the Big Bang theory? Recently, scientists published a new paper in Nature Astronomy in which they reported that deep observations from the James Webb Space Telescope have revealed an exceptionally large galaxy in the early universe. It's a cosmic giant whose light has traveled over 12 billion years to reach us. Scientists have named it the Big Wheel. This giant disk galaxy existed within the first 2 billion years after the Big Bang, meaning it formed when the universe was just 15% of its current age. It challenges what we know about how galaxies form. The detailed Webb telescope observations show that the Big Wheel is comparable in size and rotational speed to the largest superspiral galaxies in today's universe. It is 3 times as big as comparable galaxies at that epoch, and is one of the most massive galaxies observed in the early cosmos. According to our current standard cosmological model, galaxies in this era of cosmic history should appear less structured, smaller, and lacking a well-defined shape. However, this particular galaxy has defied expectations, emerging as a remarkable anomaly in the early universe. Well, this is not the only massive and well-developed galaxy that the Webb Space Telescope has identified from this early period. Multiple such galaxies have already been discovered. But what makes this galaxy even more amazing than the others is that it stands out as the largest among all the early galaxies observed so far. But wait, some more recent Webb telescope discoveries have found even more bizarre phenomena in the early universe. New discoveries from the Webb telescope have revealed a terrifying new fact about dark energy. Scientists have found that the mysterious force called dark energy, which drives the expansion of the universe, might be changing in a way that challenges our current understanding of time and space. Some of them believe that they may be on the verge of one of the biggest discoveries in astronomy for a generation, one that could force a fundamental rethink. This early-stage finding is at odds with the current theory, which was developed in part by Albert Einstein. More data is needed to confirm these results, but even some of the most cautious and respected researchers involved in the study, such as Professor Ofer Laha from University College London, are being swept up by the mounting evidence. The discovery of dark energy in 1998 was, in itself, shocking up until then, The view had been that after the Big Bang, which created the universe, its expansion would slow down under the force of gravity. But observations by U.S. and Australian scientists found that it was actually speeding up. They had no idea what the force driving this was, so they gave a name signifying their lack of understanding: dark energy. Although we don't know what dark energy is, astronomers can measure it and determine whether it is changing by observing the acceleration of galaxies away from each other at different points in the history of the universe. Last year, when the dark energy spectroscopy instrument researchers found hints that the force exerted by dark energy had changed over time, many scientists thought it was a blip in the data that would go away. But after more than a year of observations, scientists have now confirmed that dark energy is actually behaving much more strangely than we thought. Professor Seshadri Nathar at the University of Portsmouth said, "We've also performed many additional tests compared to the first year, and they're making us confident that the results aren't driven by some unknown effect in the data that we haven't accounted for.